You're listening to Brass Box Stories. Inside this box are moments that were never meant to be found. These are small stories and quiet horrors. This one found you for a reason. Tonight's tale is called Unlocked. I woke to the sound of my phone unlocking. Not a notification, not the buzz of a text or the hollow thunk of an alert. That soft, intimate click, the sound it makes when it recognizes you. I was lying on my side, facing the wall. The room was dark, heavy with that stale, overheated smell apartments get in late summer. A thin bar of orange streetlight leaked through the blinds and cut across the carpet. My phone was on the nightstand behind me. I hadn't touched it. I stayed perfectly still, waiting for my breathing to give me away. Nothing else happened. No footsteps, no movement, just the distant hum of traffic outside and the faint ringing in my ears. After a few seconds, I told myself what everyone tells themselves at 3 a.m. You imagined it. Half asleep, dreams bleeding into real life. I rolled over. My phone screen was on. Not the lock screen, not the home screen, the camera app. Front facing, I could see myself on it, or most of myself. My face filled the frame from a low angle, eyes closed, mouth slightly open, cheek pressed into the pillow. Sleeping, breathing. The image shifted gently, like the phone was being held in a hand that wasn't quite steady. Then the screen went black. I sat up so fast my vision swam. The room felt suddenly wrong, too quiet, too empty, like it was holding its breath with me. The phone was back on the nightstand, flat, perfectly aligned with the edge, exactly where I always left it. The charging cable was still looped neatly beside it. The screen was dark, locked. My heart was hammering hard enough that my chest ached. I picked it up. My fingers were clumsy, numb. I checked the unlock history, the app list, the battery usage, anything that could explain it. Nothing. No strange activity, no unknown logins, no new photos. I laughed, sharp and shaky, the sound cracking in the quiet room. "Geez," I whispered, "get a grip." I plugged the phone into the charger and put it face down, like that might keep it from looking at me. Sleep didn't come easily after that, but eventually it did. The next morning, sunlight filled the room and everything seemed stupid in the way daylight makes fear feel stupid. Until I found the photo. Taken at 2:14 a.m. It was a live photo 3 seconds long. The still image showed my bedroom ceiling. The corner where the smoke detector sat, dusty and slightly crooked. A faint spider web clung to it, one I'd been meaning to clean for months. I pressed play. The phone moved slowly, carefully, like whoever or whatever was holding it knew exactly how fast was too fast. The ceiling slid out of frame. The top of my closet door appeared, then the foot of my bed, and then my face, eyes closed, peaceful, completely unaware. The phone stopped moving and hovered there, close enough that I could see the fine lines under my eyes. The live photo ended. My stomach dropped so suddenly I had to sit down. I checked the details again. Front camera, no flash, no edits. The phone had been unlocked with Face ID by me. I live alone. I called my sister and told her I was exhausted, that I'd probably sleep with the lights on for a few nights. I laughed it off, made a joke about doom scrolling too hard. I didn't tell her about the photo, and I didn't tell anyone. That night, I moved my phone to the dresser across the room, face down, notifications off, Face ID disabled. I even covered the camera with a strip of tape, pressing it down harder than necessary. Then I lay in bed and stared at the ceiling, listening to every creak the building made. At 2:14 a.m., My phone unlocked. The sound came from across the room this time, faint but unmistakable. I didn't move. I didn't even blink. The mattress dipped. Just slightly, like someone had placed a hand beside my hip. A moment passed, then another, the sound of fabric shifting, the whisper of skin against sheets. The air felt colder, like a window had been opened behind me. And then, very close to my ear, the soft click again, my phone unlocking. I felt breath on my neck, cold, careful, like it was trying not to wake me. In the morning, there were 3 new photos. The first was of my bedroom door, closed, shot from inside the room. The second was closer, the grain of the wood sharp and detailed, the doorknob centered in frame. The third was my face, eyes open this time, staring straight into the camera. I don't remember waking up, but in the photo I'm smiling, not a happy smile, a tight one, a painful one, like my face is being held in position by fingers I can't see. I deleted the photos, all of them, emptied the trash, powered the phone off. I stayed home from work. I told myself I'd stay awake that night, that whatever was happening couldn't happen if I was watching. At 2:13 a.m., my phone turned itself on. At 2:14, it unlocked. The screen filled the room with a pale, familiar glow. I watched it lift from the dresser, slowly, smoothly, like it had practiced. It floated toward me, stopping inches from my face. The screen showed the camera feed. Me, wide-eyed, frozen, awake. Behind me, reflected faintly in the dark glass, something leaned closer. The phone chimed softly, face recognized. And just before the screen went black, I saw my own mouth move. Not in real life, on the screen, forming words I didn't say. You never wake up when it's your turn. The story is over, but the moment isn't. Some moments don't end, they follow. Close the box if you can. This has been a Brass Box story.